The oldest thing you've ever found in your kitchen, because they're talking about the best by or used by dates and all that other stuff. College kids are learning that now that are freshly in to the college dorms. You just don't know that?
I was going to say my mom.
You're what? Huh?
That's the oldest thing I ever found in my kitchen.
Oh, come on. That's
I
not
love her.
nice.
Oh, we tease each other. I love her.
Okay. Oldest thing you've ever found in the kitchen. Megan's here at 800-447-7234. What is it for you, Megan?
A&D ointment from like 1995 or 1996 under my mom's sink.
Why were you under her sink?
I think I was just helping her clean her house, and so we got up under there, and yeah, there was lots of expired stuff, but that was the oldest thing that I found.
What is A&D ointment? I've never heard of that.
I think it was maybe used as diaper cream.
Did she have a reason why she kept it?
I don't even think that she knew it was under there.
What is the oldest thing you've ever found in your pantry or your fridge? The oldest item, the oldest food, beverage, whatever it was. It's Rob and Liz, his radio, because there's a lot of talk again, and I don't know why this is resurfacing, about the differences between expired and the best by and the best used by dates. There's 3 different dates on these things, right?
Yeah. You know what it could be is kids moving into college maybe for the first time, and so they haven't had to necessarily pay attention to that kind of thing.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe, but like for me, milk, if it says here's the expiration date, I'll let it go 7 days after that, but evidently I do that for a lot of things.
Okay.
So my daughter Taylor, she is expecting. And when she was having a lot of nausea in those first 3 months, the first trimester, she was looking for Tums one day. And I was like, oh, I got some Tums. They're in the cabinet. So she goes to get them. She looks at the expiration date, 2004. 2004. We didn't even live in the house that we live in now. So I moved them.
You moved those and they stayed and you never used them.
I moved them after they were expired.
Okay.
Because I never take Tums. So,
put them back in the cabinet, or did you throw them away?
Oh, no, we threw them away once.
Good.
It's 2022.
Good. I was at a canned food drive. This was 5 years ago. There was an item that came through that had a date on it. It was 1976. It was a can of soup.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Ooh.
Donated to the canned food drive. Because we were organizing everything, and I looked, I went, 1976, really?
I'm glad you checked. I hope it wasn't clam chowder.
Oh.
Talking about sharing wedding dresses, and I never even thought about it. I didn't have a wedding dress, like an actual, with the pretty neckline.
I didn't either.
And you didn't?
No.
I feel so sorry.
Okay. Okay, so this open mic just came in.
Trying to figure out what to do with my wedding dress because it's not something that I want to keep. But this is an awesome opportunity to share my wedding dress. What is the Facebook group?
Okay, so it's shared dresses, right?
Okay.
Shared wedding dresses. And so you can just go on that Facebook group, and there's about, I think it's right at 7
I think it's
shared dream dresses. I'm so sorry.
7,000.
Yeah, Shared Dream Dresses Facebook group, about 7,000 members. So I feel sure you're going to be able to find somebody to share your dress with. Juan is such a proud papa, such a proud daddy of Clarita. Now, Clarita was turning 15 years old. And she, needed a party. That's a big thing. Wanted to throw her a quinceanera. And I hope I'm saying that correctly. I
What
think
is
so.
that?
It's a 15th birthday party for young women in the Hispanic community. I mean, it's a big thing.
And you called it what?
I think I hope I'm saying it correctly. Quinceanera.
Okay.
And so
I think I had a neighbor in the last neighborhood I was in that threw one in their backyard for their daughter.
Oh, it's a big thing, like family, friends, and she usually, everything that I've seen, gets this gorgeous dress. It's almost like a wedding gown, but not, almost like a prom dress, wedding gown, whatever. So throws it for Clarita. 300 people come to the party. They have a venue space. They have food for everybody. I don't even know what Juan spent on this party for his Chihuahua, Clarita. She's a
Chihuahua, a dog.
She's a 15-year-old Chihuahua. She had the dress. It's the greatest. The dress has layers. It has pearls on the sweetheart collar. She has almost sort of a rhinestoney diamond-like necklace. They took a photo shoot out in the forest.
How'd this Chihuahua put up with this?
Oh, I think she's
Be in a
probably used
big
to it.
dress
She's
and
15
everything?
years old. I think Juan and his family love to get her all dressed up.
Did they do this too late for the Chihuahua? Because in dog years, isn't that 105?
Well, Chihuahuas, because they're little dogs, smaller dogs can live longer.
Really?
And so I've heard of Chihuahuas being, 19, 20 years old. So I think Clarita's got some time.
But if you add the 7 years, because a dog year is supposed to be 1 year is 7 years. to
Exactly.
humans, right?
Yeah.
So Clarita,
Yeah.
this Chihuahua would be 105.
You know what?
That party should have been a long time ago.
Girl still knows how to party.
He was really thinking through about giving his girlfriend's dad a card. And so he's like, okay, what am I going to put on the card? What am I going to put in here? It's got to be special. He wanted to do something that is going to change this man's life.
Wow.
Seriously, all on a card. And so they're out to dinner. He hands the card to the girlfriend's dad, and the girlfriend's dad's looking at it going, oh, is there some money in this thing?
I know, gift card?
Joking
Thanks.
around. He opens it up, and all of a sudden, you see his face completely change from disbelief to, oh, my word, I can't believe what's going on here. And I'll just read to you what it says on the card. You got to be kidneying me.
Kidneying me?
And then you see a drawing of the little heartbeats, like, if you're in the hospital, you see the heartbeat.
Oh, sure.
That thing with a picture of kidneys, and it says underneath it, we're a match. You see, his girlfriend's dad needs a kidney transplant desperately. He went to check if, hey, I can do it. Let me see. And he went through the test without them knowing it. And he's a complete match. He's donating his kidney to his girlfriend's dad.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Not that he was looking for brownie points, but oh my goodness.
Right?
That is such an incredible gift for anyone to give anyone else. But in this situation, how sweet is that?
He's in disbelief. He hugs this man. I mean, it's just, what a great thing to do.
Can you imagine a gift like that? I mean, it literally is the gift of life.
I don't know if you ever find yourself in the middle of a conversation and you're like, how did I get here? And how do I get out of this? Because it just happened moments ago. Because Lizz and our producer, Ninja, were talking about Barney and this whole song thing.
Me and my teddy.
And they're going through all this nostalgia. And I'm like, how did I get here in the middle of this?
Me and my teddy getting all ready.
See, I mean, they're singing the song, and I thought it was going to be that I Love You thing.
Oh, no.
From Barney.
Which that brings up memories, too. But,
what is it about this one song for Ninja? Why, Ninja?
Okay, so I had a teddy bear. It was like the Coca-Cola polar bear, you know? And I named it Teddy, and every time I would watch this Barney movie, I would get my teddy, sit in a chair, and sing this song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is in the movie. I thought it was on the TV show.
No, it is. It's on the TV show, but they had longer. It was probably not a movie. It was probably like 4 30-minute shows back to back, I
Yeah.
think is the way it was.
Sometimes it feels like a long movie to me whenever it was on.
No, like I would sit and watch Barney with my daughter, and this song, I had not thought about this song in forever, it seems like.
So I'm like, I'm apologizing to Jake, our other producer. I'm like, I'm sorry we're in this conversation. I don't know how it happened, but
Oh, give me a little bit more of that. Give me a little bit more of that
Of
song.
what?
Of that song.
no.
Please.
I've already had enough.
Oh, come on.
I'm done. I get it. You and your Teddy. I mean, I get it.
Me and my Teddy
It's,
getting all ready. Well, Clark was, at the High Point University in North Carolina. He was at their freshman ceremony as they were all coming in, and he wanted to see that all happen. He loves to fly in and watch this.
Well, that's nice.
Ceremony. Yeah, so cool. But he was headed back home to St. Louis, Missouri, and he had to go through Charlotte Douglas Airport. And he was going through TSA. He was causing quite a stir. He's a bald eagle. And
The bald eagle is called Clark?
his name's Clark.
Oh, nice.
I love it when people give animals just regular old human names. I
Right?
love that. But so Clark really, really caused a stir because even the TSA workers were taking pictures. They were checking him for security. He had to take his earrings out and all that stuff. It was crazy. But Something I always have to do when I go through. But they were taking pictures of him while he was going through
Of course.
the security
Probably
checkpoint.
pretty big bald eagle.
Huge, like the wingspan, because he kind of showed off a little bit. You know, he's like, look at me, y'all. And he spread his little wings out. So
I know there's probably no answers to this, but I'm very curious. Did he fly in the cabin, or was there like he had to go in some kind of kennel and underneath?
he had a handler, and I don't know the answer
I'm
to
kind of thinking he
that.
probably, if he went through TSA in the security line, he must have been in the cabin.
I think, first class, they offered him a warm towel.
Oh, nice.
He's posh. Like, he likes first class.
Yeah, high class crackers. You smell that?
Whoopsie.
It's Robin Lizz on his radio.
Okay, smells that we actually love that we really shouldn't love. I know this firsthand. I like to smell gasoline while it's being pumped into the. I know.
Liz likes to smell gasoline.
I did. Like, I don't know why I like the smell of it, and I stay in the car. Like, I can't.
I don't think you're the only one. I think Jake's one of our producers. This is Jake's thing. This is your thing too?
I have always loved the smell of gasoline since I was a child.
Why?
It is a prestige kind of like smell. It's just elite. That's all
But
it is.
I'm sure there's a memory attached to it. What is it?
It's just been all throughout my life. I don't know. I've just always loved the smell of it. I don't know.
Mine came about when I was expecting my oldest son. So I have.
See? Okay,
it was
so there's a memory
craving.
attached to it.
Yeah, it was a craving. I don't know. It's weird. But I read that people love the smell of things like skunk, freezer burn.
There's a smell to freezer burn?
There is. So I'll just say that my mom will bake cookies, cupcakes ahead of time, put them in the freezer, and they always came out smelling like freezer burn. So now when she gives me a cupcake, I say, "Has it been in the freezer?" Because
Is
I
it
don't want
freezer burned?
I can't
Really?
stand that smell. But
There was one young lady when Kristen was on with us. There was one lady who would get a hold of us a lot. Her name was Holly, and Holly's thing was the smell of skunk.
she liked this.
I remember that specifically. Yeah,
See, if they weren't just so stinky, I could snuggle those little guys. They are so
Skunks?
cute.
they look cute, but boy, they spray you.
Right?
Watch out.
But to want to smell that, if I go through where there's been a skunk that's unfortunately passed away, I hold my breath. I didn't know how to say that delicately. No
the
longer
skunk
with
kicked
us.
the bucket.
A little bit. But
No longer with us. Passed on to glory. Met other skunks in the sky. Oh boy! Thank you, Liz.